Hello citizens! The Hercules Starlifter and the Tonk have been released to the PTU, so I wanted to give you a tour and my first impressions. Before we get started, if you like this video, don't forget to sacrifice a like to the YouTube algorithm, subscribe or join my Discord server. Starting off with the Hercules C2, which is the cargo variant of the Hercules. We're going to start the tour on the bridge. Here you will find the pilot and the co-pilot seat. The view is fairly limited but not completely obscured. The C2 is armed with two pilot-controlled guns that actually have an ammo readout on the pilot HUD and a remote turret at the rear of the ship. Moving down the long hallway leading to the main deck, you have all your components and a huge amount of weapon racks and personal storage to stow all the gear you need to have on hand in case something happens. The main deck is where you access the rest of the ship. On one side you have the crew quarters, built to comfortably house two crew members. I feel like they could have fully split this area into two private rooms since there are already two doors and two showers. But maybe you can get a curtain or something. Again, the crew quarters have plenty of storage options for your gear and personal items. Moving on to the other side of the main deck, you have the recreation area, which houses the kitchen, food storage, dining and entertainment areas. The cargo bay can be accessed using a ladder or an elevator that actually goes all the way down to the ground, which is a feature I would welcome on the Mercury as well. There's not much to be said about the cargo bay, it is simply massive. You could play golf in here if you wanted to. The drive-through design allows for easy on and offload of vehicles without the need to reverse in or out. The cargo bay is large enough to fit 3 Tonks or an incredible 696 SCU of cargo. Moving on to the M2, which is the military transport variant. The setup is similar with a few differences. There is another seat on the bridge to accommodate the gunner. In terms of added weaponry, the M2 has 2 extra remote turrets. The hallway leading to the main deck has slightly less storage than the C2 to make room for the extra escape pod and armor locker. The main deck is exactly the same as the C2. The crew quarters are set up for 3 crew members and gear, so you're going to get slightly less space for your personal stuff. Instead of a recreational area, there is an auxiliary crew compartment that can hold up to 12 additional crew or marines with an adjacent armory which is currently invisible. The cargo hold is the same size and can hold the same number of vehicles but can only hold 522 SCU of cargo, which is still a lot. So far, the Hercules seems to be a well-rounded ship in terms of design, flight, and equipment. We will see what the balance pass brings before it goes live. Moving on to the long-awaited Tonk. There isn't much of an interior tour to be done. You have 3 seats for the crew. The driver can control the gun but has very limited visibility and control. The turret can be fully controlled remotely from the gunner seat. The Nova packs a lot of punch. Along with the main gun, there is a dual size 2 turret for smaller targets and 24 size 2 missiles. And I have to say, seeing and hearing the main gun fire is amazing. For its size, it's actually quite fast and maneuverable, but it is very prone to drifting in turns. Overall, the Nova is amazing and I can't wait to have some fun with it. With that being said, that's it for my first impressions. I will do a full review of all 3 ships once the balance pass is completed and they are released to the live version. As always, fly safe, go blow some shit up, and I will see you in the verse.